This is the Profile 45 Felder shaper with an outrigger attachment on it. I'm going to be cutting some tenons today out of walnut that will fit in a double mortise situation on a leg. The tenons as I have them cut right now are a little bit fat on the upper one, so I'm going to make a small adjustment. This is a CNC machine. Currently I have a 160 millimeter, approximately 6-inch slot cutter on a 30 millimeter spindle, and this is going at 6,000 RPM, which reads out underneath here on this Format 4 Profile 45. There is a option or a reverse speed mechanism where you can have a different twist so you can come in from the other direction. This machine also has the optional spindle lock where you can flip a switch. The yellow light in the lower left of the control panel lights up to tell you you've got the spindle in a lock position so you can do your adjustments for spacers and so on. This is walnut, which does a pretty good job of cutting. This particular cutter we have here is a 3-piece sandwich with a top, a middle cut, and a lower panel, or a lower piece of the tooling. So with that you can shim it, and I have some shims here of anywhere from 3/1000 up to as thick as you want. I have some of the spacers on the spindle, 30 millimeter, that are not being used currently because of the height that I want to get with the thickness and so on. So here we go. Got to put in the earplugs. Hold on a minute here. I'm going to go around and put this camera on the stand on the old tilt-all, so it's just a little bit less to take care of. See if we can get you in closer. Yeah. And this particular model of the Felder unit it's different than some of the other European machines in that it has the one position for sliding the table, and I've added a second one. So I have a position here where the table is locked. It's a safety device to have this table locked because possible danger if you're working on something on the tenon block and you're not careful, you might put your hand or a wrench into a turning spindle if you're just making a small adjustment as you're running the machine. The other position is here, which is even closer. Now you can see on this dry run where I've got clearance there, and I have a stop setting, so I'm cutting a 3/4 inch deep tenon. The other tenon before I make the first cut is just one long one. So we'll go ahead here and see how it cuts. To see if that fits in there. So it's still a little bit tight. I'm going to have to hand work that down, but you get the general idea. And thanks for listening. Bye-bye.